Tyler Ramos. 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 Tyler Ramos.
Here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll, hey. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah. On a roll, here we go, here we go.
What? Always have the speakers on there, guys. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. Thought we lost connection there, guys. Just starting off the week with some technical difficulties. What is going on, CandleMafia? Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And woohoo, do we have a good show for you guys tonight. We got some things confirming on the higher time frames, the weekly. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. That weekly bullish divergence did confirm, guys. Is this going to be the catalyst for another big move up for Bitcoin, or is it just going to be a big Christmas disappointment? We're going to cover it all tonight, guys. We're taking a look at Bitcoin. We're taking a look at the altcoins and much, much more, guys. It's going to be a good show. Mute. I see people saying mute, but I say, hey, I got the levels over here, Ronnie. Ronnie P. Shout out to Ronnie P. I can see that I am not muted, but good try. Sometimes you guys get me with that, but not today. Not today, baby. Not today, Satan. What's going on, Ronnie P? Guys, we got an amazing show for you guys tonight. We're taking a look at Bitcoin. As I said, we're taking a look at the altcoins. I'm going to give you guys an idea of which way I'm leaning and kind of what my plans are going into this week and what I'm expecting here in the short term and the medium term, and maybe the long term as well. And I was thinking maybe we'll take a look at some longer term, zoomed out charts here, and take a look at where Bitcoin can be heading, whether to the upside or the downside, guys. Now, I know everybody's used to the Santa rallies, but you guys have to understand, just because we typically get a Santa rally, it does not happen every single time, and there is no guarantee we get the Santa rally. However, that weekly bullish divergence, guys, is very, very rare. I did not actually test this or back test this, but I don't think this has ever happened on the Bitcoin weekly chart. We'll have to go back and look so I could say that for certain, but I don't think it has happened. So this is a very, very rare bullish sign, and it would be very unlikely that we get no move out of this, but not impossible. So you do want to remember that. We are in a bear market. Darren says new mic cable. No, not quite yet. I just haven't fondled the mic as much as I usually do. Don't worry, guys. We will get muted at some point on this stream. But guys, without further ado, I don't want to do too much housekeeping here because I do want to jump right into the charts. But let's go ahead and say what is up to chat before we go ahead and see what the heck is going on with Bitcoin. Are we getting this move up? Are we going to get a move down? Or are we going to get a move up and then down? Or maybe a move down and then up? I'm going to let you guys know. Let's see who we got in here. Shout out to Dave Digital. Also, trying to trick me with these mute chats. Not going to lie. Dave gets me like every other time he does it. He does get me. Let's see who else we got in here. Josh Martin. What is going on? He says not muted. Shout out to Josh Martin. Keeping it real in here. Let's go. Shout out to Ronnie P. Thank you for being here, brother. Also trying to fake me out here. Pakistan, what is going on? My goal is to twerk the entire time during the wait. Couldn't do it tonight. Shout out to Pakistan 88. Or no, what is it? I said Pakistan. Why did I say Pakistan? Pastrana K. The K at the end of Pastrana made me say Pakistan. That is really weird. My brain just registered that as the word Pakistan. Shout out to Pastrana. Thank you for being here. I hope you can reach that goal, bro, because I'd be over here twerking too. I'm not gonna lie. You guys almost caught me. I didn't realize the stream went live. I was hitting the stanky leg, guys. I'm not gonna lie. One day you guys are gonna catch me hitting the stanky leg because it is my pre-stream ritual. If for anybody who doesn't know, shout out to Crypto Music says, "Yo, Frankie, new haircut." Hey, check out the guy with the haircut. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for noticing the little hair trim here. Shout out to Tor, not muted. Shout out to you for keeping it real. Shout out to Tor. Let's see who else we got here, guys. Shout out to all our mods. We got the best mods in the game, guys. You know them. You guys know them. I don't even have to say their names anymore. You guys know them. Show them some respect in the chat. They make my life so much easier than it used to be. You guys literally saved my life. Shout out to you guys. Don't forget to smash up them likes. Crypto Anon said it, not me. And you don't want to get in trouble with Crypto Anon because he is a bad something. I don't want to say any bad words on YouTube, but shout out to Crypto Anon. Kenton Smith, what is going on? Crypto Main, what is going on? Diamond Sauce, welcome back. Jiren, what is going on, brother? He says hateless. I don't know what that means. I guess he's saying the CandleMafia is hateless for the most part. Yeah, for the most part. CandleMafia, no hate over here. Shout out to Rob the Crypto Snob. Jesse Sorenko. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for being here. Brad Guidell, as always, a pleasure to have you in chat, my friend. We got Drew Berry in chat. Let's see. Cam Shump, what is going on? Nate, Quantum Divergences, what is going on, man? Thank you for being here. We got Alchemy Crypto, Matt Lane, Bullish on Parade, and we'll get one more in here. Let's get one more. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. A-Train, shout out to A-Train. And Wolf of Wall Street, DJ Moss. Oh my God, we got a bunch of them popping in. Neon Visual, Lucho in the chat over here like, hey, where's the giveaways at? I'm trying to scam out the giveaways. Shout out to Lucho. I love that hat, man. Hey, shout out. Thank you very much. This is a custom Frankie Candles hair hat. Very exclusive, guys. But shout out to everybody in chat. Shout out to the CandleMafia. And guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into these charts because we do have a lot to look at here. Now, I know everybody wants, are we going up? Are we going down? But tonight, guys, I'm going to give you both scenarios because we want to be prepared, especially this week with all the news we have going on. We want to be ready for a move up or a move down, because you guys know CandleMafia be making those bags either way. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the charts. And guys, real quick, actually, before we jump into the charts, real quick, do want to remind you guys that tax season is approaching quickly. And don't forget, guys, we are partnering with CoinLedger. CoinLedger makes it 10 times easier to do your crypto taxes. Don't know if you guys know about tax loss harvesting. I don't want to speak too much on it because I'm not a tax professional, so I don't want to give any bad advice, but it is a really good way to save on your taxes, and we will be having some tax professionals on the show, as well as an AMA in the free Discord with people from CoinLedger for anybody that wants to ask any questions about taxes. The reason we did this, the opportunity presented itself, guys, and I get questions all the time about crypto taxes, and I genuinely cannot give advice. I am not an accountant. I am not a CPA. I am not a tax professional, so I literally have to be like, sorry, I can't say anything. So we wanted to team up with CoinLedger because they have actual tax professionals that can answer all your questions, and they have this amazing platform. If you guys have used anything like this, you could basically, you hook this up to, you put all your transactions into CoinLedger, and it spits out an easy file that you can give to your accountant or upload to TurboTax. I do believe they're an official partner of TurboTax, which is pretty cool. So keep an eye out, guys. We will keep you updated. That AMA is probably going to be very valuable for you guys. And don't forget, I don't know the date. If Tony D is in chat, he will know the date. We are having a tax professional come on the show live, so we could talk to him on the show and get questions from chat. And then we will be doing the AMA because tax season is going to creep up. And hey, we want the Mafia to save as much on their taxes as they can, because you get those crypto gains and you know you want to save them. So just a quick shout out to CoinLedger, guys. We are partnered with them just to be 100% transparent, but super cool platform that they have there. And again, some really good knowledge we're going to be bringing to you guys through these tax professionals. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the charts. Oh, baby, where do we start? Here we go. Let's go ahead and take that TA off the chart. And let's just go up to those higher time frames, guys, because we got some interesting stuff here, and they could be pointing to the upside. Bullish divergence on the 2-week time frame is printing. We've been looking at this for a couple of, for like a week now. Bullish divergence, you do have those higher lows on your momentum waves with your lower lows on your price action. Guys, if this confirms, this could be even more bullish than the next thing we're going to talk about, and you guys know what that is. It's the weekly bullish divergence, which is now confirmed. This is what we've been waiting for, guys. This is the thing we've been waiting for a potential move to the upside, a potential big move to the upside. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Obviously, we do have our lower lows and our higher lows here on the momentum waves. There it is in all of its glory, guys, the confirmed weekly bullish divergence. Now, this is very rare. And again, I don't believe this has ever happened. And if it has happened, I mean, yeah, right here, we did have a bullish divergence here during the March 2020 dump. So this actually has happened on the chart before. But guys, I mean, let's be honest here. Bullish divergence, what did that do? That kicked off. I'm not saying that this is going to kick off the next bull run, but shout out to CryptoMain. Says, I hate taxes. So do I. I'll be honest with you. CryptoMain, I'm a guy, I pay my taxes. I don't care. People are like, I'm never going to pay taxes. I'm not gonna, like, that's a bad idea. Trust me, I know people who didn't pay taxes, and it comes back to bite you in the butt. But I will say this, I pay my taxes. I don't even care about paying the taxes. Like, there's nothing you could do. Take my money. They will catch up with you if you try not to pay them. So I don't recommend that. But I don't even care about paying. It's just a pain. I don't want to deal with it. If you're going to make me give the government money, don't make me do it. Just come take it. Like, don't make me do the work. It's pathetic. Anyway, continuing on here, guys, lower lows on our price with higher lows on our momentum waves, giving us that bull div here back in March of 2020. Basically started this bull run of 2021. Not saying we're going to start a new bull run, but just to show you kind of what a weekly bull div can do, even if we did get this little move here, that's 121% if we just got that. So even if this plays out a little bit, guys, very unlikely that this will give us absolutely nothing. Not impossible, but Not possible for it to give us nothing, but very unlikely for this to give us absolutely nothing. So pretty excited to see where this goes. This is a very, very bullish sign, and it is finally confirmed. And then again, guys, coming up in 6 days and 2 hours, we could look for that 2 week bullish divergence to confirm as well. Now, working our way down those higher daily time frames, we do have confirmed bull div on the 6-day, the 5-day, the 4-day, the 3-day, and that 2-day as well. But some other things are not looking as good. Now, that 2-day bull div is confirmed. However, we do have the VWAP starting to cool off here. You can see the VWAP starting to work its way down towards that zero line. But more bearish than that, guys, we do have the... Yeah. Shout out to Steven Jupp. I will get back to that in a second, but great point. But yeah, guys, not everything's all dandelions here. I don't know if that's how you say it. But VWAP coming to the zero line, looking to cool off potentially here, but also money flow is crossing over into the red as well on the 2-day. That would technically be more of a bearish sign. And then obviously on your 3-day, you do have money flow coming into the green, right? So a little bit of a mixed signal there. But here's the thing on the weekly bullish divergence here. Here's the thing, right? We do have the weekly bull dip, but that money flow, I wish that money flow would start to curve up a little bit more. It doesn't mean that it won't play out, but the money flow does still look kind of bad, as well as the 2-week, guys. We do have the bullish divergence, but that money flow also looks horrible, looking like it wants to cross over into the red, potentially on this next candle that will print in 6 days and 2 hours. But for the most part, guys, other than that 2-day money flow crossover and the weekly money flow not looking too good, all these bullish divergences would tend to point to the upside. So this is obviously going to depend on what happens with all the news coming out this week. So that is probably going to be the catalyst, in my opinion. If we're going to get a big move, I do think a breakout or a breakdown is going to be likely this week. Question is it going to break up or break down? The bull div and the higher time frames, the bull div on the weekly and the higher time frames would tend to point to the upside. But you want to remember, we cannot predict what this news is going to be. Is it going to be bearish? Is it going to be bullish? But if it is bullish or even less bearish than people are expecting, even if it's not horrible, it could be the catalyst for another big move up for Bitcoin. And we're going to be talking about where it can bring us in just a minute. But let's continue on with our analysis before we get into price targets. Daily red dot is printing, right? So in the short term, guys, this does look a little bit more bearish. Obviously, we did get a move up just before the stream. We got that little pump up. I saw Crypto Anon got into a short. We'll have to work our way down the time frames to see if that played out. And shout out to Crypto Anon. He says, not worth it, just pay. Yeah. Trust me, guys, I personally know people who tried to avoid their taxes. Do not do it. I can't give tax advice, but I could tell you to pay them. It's definitely not worth it. Trust me. You might get, it might be good for a little bit, but it's not worth the price you have to pay down the line. Pay your taxes, people. 100% not worth it. But anyway, and trust me, I know somebody personally who did not pay taxes, and it's not good. It's not good, guys. But Daily red dot is printing. This is probably going to confirm here on stream in about an hour, almost exactly. So, if that confirms, we could potentially see continued downward action. I would say bearish, sideways bearish is where I would lean for the short term, just because of that daily red dot. 16-hour VWAP starting to curve up, 12-hour VWAP starting to curve up, 8-hour VWAP getting pretty close to that zero line. So that is looking to print a green dot here pretty soon. And you guys will know, I don't even remember where I said this. Was it the morning stream? Was it in the Discord? I don't even know. I talk about this such stuff so much, I don't even know where I'm saying things. But we were saying that next move up was likely to happen on that next 4-hour green dot. We got that 4-hour green dot, and would you look at that, a little pop ski to the upside, coming up to test this local value area high, which has been strong resistance for quite some time. Are we going to bust through it? We'll have to see. But that 4-hour green dot, money flow still not looking the best here on the 4-hour, generally coming to the downside. That would be, that would indicate potential further downside. But let's continue on here. Nice little pop up with that 4-hour green dot. 2-hour VWAP starting to top off here just a little bit. Your 1-hour VWAP is coming to the downside, so may look to cool off a little bit here in the short term. And then looking at your lower time frames, you do have your 10-minute money flow starting to peak out there. You're looking at your 12-minute money flow coming down and your 15-minute money flow kind of flat there. Looks like this could be a peak as well. But let's take a look at some levels, guys, and try to take a look at the bearish and the bullish case here, because with this news, guys, things can go either way. Let's see. What do we got here? Is there a gap on the VIX? We could go ahead and take a look at that. And shout out to whoever said the money flow on the weekly. Thank you for pointing that out, because I think that is very, very important. I said it in the premium channel. Okay, shout out. There you go. LFG 18100 plus end of January. Shout out to Nate La Pena, or La Pena, as I like to call him. Trust Feed said premium is honestly the best premium we get out there in we got out there in the crypto industry. Shout out to Trust Feed. I do appreciate that, brother. I do appreciate that. I'm happy you guys are enjoying the premium Discord. But guys, let's go ahead and take a look at if this weekly bull div does play out in a bullish manner. Where can we go? Now, we've covered this on the channel before. I'm going to cover the bullish case. I'm going to cover the bearish case. Now, with the weekly bull div, excuse me. Shout out to William. That is exactly what we're going to do. He says, for both, please, short and long-term price levels. Yes, absolutely. We're going to cover that right now. Shout out to Frankie. Shout out to Servando Estrada. That is Servando Estrada. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. But yeah, let's continue on. Hi, Frankie. Love the TA. Hoping Santa comes through this year. I hope so, too. Shout out to Esha Capital. Shout out to you as well. But yeah, continuing on here, guys. Where can this bring this? I know we've talked about this a few times. I'm going to give you the bullish case, the bearish case, and then which way I'm leaning. Wink, wink. Weekly bull div, you got to lean a little bit bullish for that, because if that bull div gives us a big move and we're like, I think it's going to be a fake out, there it is, the daily mute on the live stream. There it is. But I'm going to give you the bullish, the bearish, let you know which way I'm leaning, guys. And obviously, with the weekly bull div, it would be likely for this to break to the upside. We don't want to look back and be like, we totally wrote off this weekly bull div. If it does give us a move up, we'll be like, what is wrong with us? It was a weekly bullish divergence. You could have just gambled on that. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. It doesn't mean we're 100% going up. But we definitely don't want to ignore this, guys. Shout out. You guys are funny. It wouldn't be a Frankie Candles live stream without being muted at least. I'm just kidding, guys. But let's take a look here. Let's go ahead and pull up our VPVR and just take a look at where we could potentially go with this weekly bull div. Now, zooming in a little bit here, let's just go ahead and get a little bit of a closer look. Let that volume populate. And this is essentially what we're looking at, guys. Now, actually, let's go a little tighter. Actually, let's go to a lower time frame. Let's go to the daily. And a little zoom in here, right? Weekly bull div. Now, obviously, right now, guys, we are at an important level of resistance. We are knocking on the door to this low volume gap. Now, this is why this weekly bull div is so exciting, because if this thing can nudge us up, we could pop above this value area high, break into this low volume gap, and things could get very, very exciting, because we could potentially see price come up and then rip through this low volume gap, being that there is nothing holding us back. Once we break through into that low volume gap, we could see a quick rip all the way up to our key level here at about 19,162. It is a macro point of control. It is the point of control of this previous range that we were trading in for what felt like forever and was actually about oh my God, I got over 100 days, guys, like 150 days we were in this range, maybe a little less, but this just felt like forever. And if we break into that low volume gap, we could get a quick move up here. Now, if we get up to this level, I will be looking for shorts. And the reason being is, number one, it is very, very strong resistance. And for anyone who is kind of new to volume profiles, I would, if you take anything away from this stream, please take a little sauce on the volume profiles. Basically, what you have here is this is called this is what we call a high volume node. The price tends to stick to these high volume nodes. As you can see, whoops. Make it an NFT, boys. Make it an NFT. You can see right here, price is sticking to this high volume node. But when you get these big gaps in volume, it does make for very quick movements in price. You could see that we had a big dump down here. Typically, if you get into that low volume gap, you will have the same thing happen, but in the reverse order. If you get a quick rip down, you will get a quick rip up, and that is because of this big volume gap, this big low volume gap. And when you can find these and you can trade them, they can make for some serious gains. But here we go. If we go ahead and crack up above this level into that low volume gap, could be a quick move up there. Once we get up there, this is a very strong level. It is an extremely high volume node. I do believe we have some other levels down there as well. I believe we do have a local golden pocket. Is it from here? Yeah, you do have a local golden pocket there, a high volume node. This is a very strong level. So, in my opinion, if we do break out with that weekly bull dip and we approach this level, I will be looking for shorts, because even if we are going to flip above this level and continue higher, it is likely that we will at least get some sort of reaction to the downside off of this level, even if we're going to break through it. When we get up here, we're likely to get a bounce to the downside, whether it's going to be a big dump down to lower lows, or if it is just going to be a quick correction before another move to the upside. So that is, that would be the first bullish stop for this weekly bull div. And then if we can get above this level and start trading within this range, one thing you want to realize is that we may start trading all the way, we will basically be back into this trading range between about 19,160 and about 25K. Now, you have to understand that we do have some ranges within that big range. So, we would likely range from about 19,160 to about, I would say 20,300. And then, yeah, we have multiple ranges within this range. However, once we get above here, it opens up the door to play around in this range, potentially coming to revisit these $25,000 highs. And guys, if we break through even further, and this is not impossible with a weekly bullish divergence, again, you want to understand, if we go all the way back to 2018 or 2019, I guess, or 2020, 2015, I guess. No, if we come back to 2020, you could see that last weekly bull div, even if we just bring it to here, it's 150%, right? And that's not even counting, as much as, we did come up. Obviously, I am not expecting another bull market, guys. I'm not expecting a new bull market to start. I am not saying that, but I'm just saying, even if you take the smallest little move here, it's like 100% pump off that weekly bull div, right? So what would happen if we got, what's 150% from where we are now, just for fun? Let's see, from around here, let's see, 100% would bring you to that, 30K level, which again would make a lot of sense, because if we can crack out of this range, right? If we get back into this range, right? Zoom in a little bit. If we get back into this range and we are able to flip this to support, flip those previous resistance, 25K to support, guys, we have another low volume gap. And if we teleport right through that low volume gap, it brings us to between about 28 to 30K. Now, I know that seems crazy to even talk about right now, because we are sitting in the 16,000s or 17,000s. But just understand, with the weekly bull div, I'm not saying that it has to play out like this, but that's not even 100% from this low, right? Let me get a little bit better of a measurement here. Yeah, that if we get all the way up to about 30K, that's about 100% pump. So 100% pump in a bear market is possible, guys. It happens all the time, and we've had some pretty lackluster pumps in the past. This one was about a 43% pump. This one what was this one? This one was a 40% pump, but we have not had a 100% pump in the bear market yet. But you could see in previous bear markets, guys, this does happen. It's not unlikely to get 100% pumps from here to here, 97%, right? That is the 2018 bear market. Let's see, from here to here, that was about 50%. Let's see. Can we get another one? Is there another one is the question. But the point is here, guys, 100% pumps. There's another 50% pump. 100% pump is not out of the question for a bear market. It's happened before. And again, guys, we've looked at a bullish divergence on the weekly. If you guys remember and have watched the channel for a long time, you guys will know I made a pre-recorded video looking at cases for the bottom being in. And a weekly bull div was one of those options. And I think, when we were recording that video, we may have been, like over here somewhere. And I was saying if we can get another momentum wave to come down and make a higher low, we could put in a weekly bull div. And that might be a good case for a bottom. So if this does play out, guys, if this weekly bull div does play out in a very bullish manner, that is, in the most bullish of cases, right? First big stop would be about 19,165. That is a major level we would likely visit pretty quickly because of the low volume gap. And then if I'd be looking for some scalp shorts at least at that level that may turn into swing shorts. And then, if we do continue down, if not, you grab a quick little scalp. If we flip that level to support, we could range between about 19,165 and about 25K. And if we can get above that level by some miracle, guys, with this weekly bull div, remember another big gap up to about 30K. And that again, up to 30K would be less likely in my opinion, but definitely not impossible. But that first stop, guys, at 19,165, if the bull div does play out, is very likely in my opinion. And that would be the first major level I'd be looking for a serious rejection. And that may be the level that we get rejected to come down and make lower lows. And then let me just get rid of these lines here. Because if we do actually wind up getting that, geez, a lot of moves here. But if we do get up to that 19,165 level, guys, and we do get a big rejection, it would make a lot of sense, right? Because if we go ahead and draw a downward trending line, it would be a perfect touch right on that level. We could also pull up some moving averages. Let's see if we have any important moving averages at that level as well. Let's go ahead and look at the 200-day. Where's the 200-day at? Let me make that a little bigger. Let's get rid of that blue box. Oh, there it is. Okay, so, maybe by the time, I don't know if we'll get all the way down there by the time we get there. But let's turn on Lux Algo price action concepts. Also do have a fair value gap up here at about 20,220. May go up there and grab that, close that fair value gap. But for the most part, guys, that is the potential possibilities of this weekly bull div. Again, I know looking at 30K, it's kind of like moon math, but more realistically, guys, that $19,165 level is the main level I'm looking at, and it is very attainable with that weekly bull div. And again, looking for those potential scalp shorts that could turn into swing shorts to make lower lows, giving us just enough, right? We come up, rejection, right? Lower high, rejection, lower high, rejection, lower high, rejection, right? So we may just do something like that. But again, if we break out and we come back up, flip this to support, that's where things could really, really, really start. That would be extremely, I've been saying this for a while, that would be extremely bullish in my opinion if we can get up there and start flipping that to support. This is really the bull case here for Bitcoin in my opinion. So first major target, 19,162. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now, guys. We got 690 people in the chat watching the live stream concurrently. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button if you're finding value in this live stream. You've learned something, you've laughed. If you have a pulse, smash that like button. Every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on that wheel of pain and pleasure. And I think you guys know we're doing a pretty crazy giveaway. We were unable to go live on Friday. I had a work party for Mrs. Candles. So we are moving all those giveaways to this week. So we're going to have an amazing giveaway this week. We're giving away some hats. We're giving away a bunch of crypto. And we might even give away some more merch. So stay tuned for that. And smash up that like button because every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on the wheel of pain and pleasure. And the more spins, the more chances for a giveaway. Or really, the more spins, the more giveaways. The chances are 99% that you get a giveaway on each spin. So continuing on here, guys, that is really the bullish case here for Bitcoin for me with this weekly bull div. Now, what happens if it doesn't play out? Because that is a scenario that we have to be prepared for, guys. Again, it is probable to get a move off that bull div, but not impossible to get no move, right? Not impossible for it to not play out as well as we would hope, right? So What is the bear case here? And then we'll take a look at some local levels and kind of how I'm preparing for some shorter term trades. Let's see. Frank the Tank rocking the haircut. How's Miss Candles like it? Don't shave the stash. Shout out to Todd Justice. I can't shave this stash. It took me 30 years to grow this stash, and so I can't get rid of it, guys. I can't trim this. It took me 30 years to grow this. Come on. Shout out to you, bro. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. How to enter the giveaway. Guys, you enter the giveaway by liking and commenting on the most recent pre-recorded uploads. I will... there you go. Just listen to the mods, guys. In chat, they will let you know how to enter those giveaways. Yeah, guys, don't forget Crypto Billy. Check out Ben's book, Catching Up to Crypto. Yeah, there you go. Shout out to you guys. These mods, guys. We got the best mods in the game, guys. You can't. It's done. The mod game. The bar has been set for mods, guys. And there are mods. They're the best. All right, guys, don't forget to drink water and subscribe to the Frankie Candles YouTube channel. Our man with the freshest haircut. Shout out to Dark Crash 20. Thank you for that, bro. I appreciate you. When show ETH, Darren, we're going to show ETH in just a second here. We are not even close to a bottom or a rally. Shout out to Adam Moreno. Shout out to you, man. Let's see. Frankie, I'm using your bullish sentiment to regrow my hair. Let's go. Okay, well, speaking of bullish sentiment, guys, let's take a look at the bear case here because it is definitely possible. And also, don't forget, guys, sideways is an option as well. But let's say that we do not get this move up that we're looking for on the weekly bull div, and we wind up getting some really bad news, and we get a big rejection, and we do start to come down. Now, let me go ahead and pull up our... Here we go. Boom. We'll hide the local. Whoa. Oh, no. Can't do that. Okay. Hide that. What is... Oh, here. We will... Hang on. Give me a second here, guys. Let's go ahead and organize this a little bit. Stream levels. Boom. We'll hide these. And then we will bring up the macro levels. Okay. So... here we go, guys. If we do get a move to the downside and we get a big rejection, here are some levels I would be watching. Yeah, so let's say the Fed news comes out super hawkish and everything's going to zero and the economy's crashing and everything's horrible. Did Frankie just almost fall out of that chair? No. Anyway, shout, who said that? Oh, shout out to V-Slim, guys. V-Slim in chat. Let's go. Let's see. Hey, BG says TA on Doge and Matic. Yeah, we could check them out for sure in just a few minutes. We got Cryptid Bees in the house and Bubba's Crypto. Shout out to you guys. Rohit. What is going on, Rohit? Okay, so here we go, guys. If we get a move to the downside, first major level, I always look at the market in terms of a volume profile for the most part, guys, right? So if we get a big rejection down, and we cannot get above this value area high, right? We come up, rejection, up, rejection, up, rejection, rejection, right? We cannot get up. The next likely stop for Bitcoin is going to be that POC. Next, very strong support is going to be the POC at $16,560, guys. This is the level. This is the level that I wanted to come down to add to my long position, and we just never got it. So I held my $3 long. I'm just kidding. It was more than $3, but it was small. It was not as big as I wanted it to be. But if we come down to this level, guys, I will still be looking for a long. So if we come down here and I get bullish confirmations, I may add to my long position. However, if we lose this level, bearishly reject, you guys know that next likely stop is going to be your value area low at 16,228. However, guys, we have the Binance news, right? This is pretty bearish. This, I hear people say, like, how could we go lower? What could happen to go lower? And I feel like that's a common argument. People are like, you don't think the bottom's in? Again, you guys know where I stand on the bottom being in, right? My original bottom prediction was mid to low 20s with a panic wick down to 18K. We are now past that, so now I have lower targets. But people go, how could we go lower? What could possibly happen? And it's like, ooh, bear market, people, bear market. anything can happen, right? We could have another exchange go down. That would be a great catalyst to go lower, right? And now we have this Binance news, which is a little alarming. But some other levels that we can watch here is let's pull up our price action concepts on Lux Algo, guys. And you can see we do have a fair value gap right down here. Go ahead and make it a blue box. Fair value gap at about 15,000. At about 15,800, right? The bottom of this gap is 15,800. We could potentially come down lower to fill that low volume gap, that fair value gap. And guys, we may even make lower lows, and we're gonna pull up those lower lows. If we do break the lows from back here in November, we will look for some lower targets and some lower support, and I will bring those up in just a second. But this level down here would be another good level to look out before we get another bounce to the upside. Now, if we do make lower lows, where can we go? And the answer to that, guys, is basically the answer that we've had for a long time now. And that is between 14 and about 10K, right? Or between 14 and 12K is kind of the range that we've been looking at. But also very, very possible to make it down to 10K. Now, again, with the weekly bull div, I do think it would be more likely, even if we are going to get that 12 to 10K range or that 14 to 10K range, if we are going to get there, I do think that with the weekly bull div, it would make more sense to come up first and then get a move down, right? And again, we could come up, make that lower high, and then get a rejection to the downside. That would be more likely just because the bull div just confirmed. But again, guys, no promises. But let me go ahead and turn off the price action concepts, and let's just take a look at the VPVR and find out where the next likely stop would be. Now, you can see the next real level, right? You can see the next time we get a big spike in volume is right here. This high volume node, right? And that begins at about $12,000, right? So with that being said, this would be the next likely spot. And then obviously 14K, you could see if we lose the levels we're at right now, we do have this little gap right here that could make for a quick fall down to about 14,000. So I'll put a level there. So that's 14,000. 12,000, and then you guys know we've been looking a little lower than that as well, just in case, because 10K is not out of the question, guys. I think it's this. You can see that we do have this point of control coming in at about $9,500, and yeah, $9,500 POC. If we do break into these ranges, we could come and revisit that POC. So these are the main levels I'm looking at to the downside. If we do come and make lower lows and we do not get a move up from this weekly bull div, those are going to be the next levels. So we got 14K. That is likely going to be a place that you bounce. And then underneath that, about 12K, and then all the way down to about $9,400 is a potential stop for Bitcoin if we do wind up getting lower lows. Now, that's only one scenario, right? That's only one scenario, because if that bull div does play out, we could not see lower lows. That might be the bottom, right? So those are some levels to the downside that I am watching. That's the bull case. The bear case, actually, I'm just going to get rid of all these levels because we can pull these up again if we need. But that is the bear case, in my opinion, guys. So that is why I've been weighted dollar cost averaging in. I was buying a little bit over here, right? We took another leg down. I'm buying even more down here. If we get another move down to about 14K, I will buy even more down there. 12K, dumping more in. 10K, dumping more in, and then you get a decent average buy-in cost, right? So that is the super bear case for me, at least at this point, until we break that $9,400 level. That is, can we pull that? No, we can't. Okay. So that is, until we break that $9,400 level, those are the levels I'm watching if we do come to the downside. So there you go. We got the bullish case, the bearish case. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some local levels that we can watch in the short term. So let's get rid of these brush strokes before we take a look at ETH, and let's look at these local Bitcoin levels. So go ahead, turn off our macro range, turn on our local range, boom. And then I'm just going to give you guys, right, this is kind of how we do it, guys, right? So if we go ahead and take a look here, you can see that we are in a range, right? I always break Bitcoin down into ranges, right? So we have this range right here, right? Or I guess you could call it this range right here. But then we kind of also have this bigger range here. And then we have this smaller range up here, right? So in the longer term, if we come down to the bottom of the macro range, this is where we would look for longs, right? Now we're at the top of this range. So unless we break out, you would be looking for shorts up here. However, we are also in this smaller range. So when we're looking for local levels, we're looking in this smaller range. So let's go to the 15-minute. Let's zoom in a little bit and get rid of this blue box because that was just to show you guys that we are in a smaller range here. So we do have our smaller range here. And right now we are coming up to the top. And you would consider this somewhat of a deep get your macaroni, get your spaghetti, get your marinade, or some people call it marinara sauce. Get your marinade, get your red sauce, get your uncooked spaghetti, and get your lasagna, which is your notepad, and take some notes, guys, because this is going to be the sauce. Here we go. D-shaped volume profile. If you guys do not know what I'm talking about with the D-shaped volume profile, go check out my volume profile tutorial that shows you how to trade different types of profiles, because not all volume profiles are created equal, and there are certain ways to trade different types of volume profiles. So with a D-shaped volume profile, you typically want to short the highs and long the lows, right? Now, the reason you would think like, well, obviously that would be the case, but not really, right? Because if you have a capital B-shaped volume profile, which is another type of volume profile, right? You have two value areas, essentially. You have a value area right here, right? And then if you break that value area low, you actually have a gap in between, and you could fall down through that gap into your second value area, right? So I hope that makes sense. I know it's kind of confusing looking on the chart, but I hope that makes sense, right? So just for an example, that is how you would, that's a capital B shape. There's different type of volume profiles. You just want to be aware of that. Check out the tutorial if you want to learn more. I show you how to trade each type, but for completely free. Here we go, right? So you short the high. We talk about this all the time. You short the high, right? And then we came up for a second visit, but then you go to the low, right? And then you would essentially want to long the lows. And typically you want to target the POC first, eventually trying to make your way to the value area high. You long the lows, you come up. You come back to the lows, you long it to the value area high, and then you short the high to the value area low, and then you long the low to the value area high. You come out of your value area. You don't bring in a ton of new volume here, so there is a low volume area up here. Now you're expecting price to come back into your value area. You would short up here, ride it to the value area low, long, short. You get the point. Obviously, you don't always make it up to the value area high. So nothing's 100%, but that's typically how you want to treat these types of volume profiles, and that is the capital D-shaped volume profile. So with that in mind, technically we would be looking for shorts up here. Shout out to Clinton Query. Check out ETH. Bing bong. Let's go. Shout out to Clinton Query. We're going to take a look at ETH in just a second. So here are the local levels I'm looking at, guys. We'll wrap up Bitcoin because I think we've kind of been going long-winded on Bitcoin. But we're approaching the value area high, so expecting a little bit of resistance here. Doesn't mean we can't break out, but yeah, there you go, right? Also have a local golden pocket here. So this is an area of interest to potentially start looking for some shorts. And then if we do come down, right, you obviously another major level you want to watch is your POC. Another level you want to watch here is your POC coming in at about 16,949. That is going to be a decent level of support, and then you have your value area low down here. So this is essentially the micro range I am looking at, and typically I am I would be looking for shorts up here if we could get some confirmations. Did we put we did put a 1 minute bear div in here. Obviously not going to play out like crazy because it is on the 1 minute, but if you did catch the top of that move, could have caught it for a 0.38% move. But yeah, we did bear div here, bear div out on that, up against that value area high / local golden pocket, testing another local golden pocket as resistance here. Could we get a rejection? Potentially. And I think you actually just put in a super local bear div. Yeah. Super local bear div on the 1 minute, guys. Take that with a grain of salt. It is the 1 minute chart. But with that being said, guys, we are at the top of the range here, so may get a little resistance here. Also a local golden pocket. So those are the key levels that I am looking at in the short term. And then, if you want to spot in between that local POC, we could pull a local golden. It's pretty close to the local POC. So those are the levels I'm looking at, guys. Gonna keep monitoring this range, see if we can break out and get a further move to the upside. But again, that 1 hour is looking to roll over here, so we may cool off in the short term if we print that red dot on the 1 hour. So with that being said, guys, let's see. Let's go ahead and check out Ethereum, or Ethereum, as your grandmother might call it. Let's go ahead and check it out. So Ethereum coming in at $1,275. Go ahead and stretch that out. And guys, I apologize if I look like I'm in pain. I've had a throbbing migraine for the past 2 or 3 days. I don't know if it's a headache or if it's like muscle pain. But yeah, I'm just throbbing right now. So excuse if I'm doing the TA and I'm look like I'm in pain. I'm just trying to stomach the headache, if you know what I'm saying. And nothing like a little Aztecian cactus moss water to kick that nasty little headache. And you guys can see here, it is really cactus. It's Aztecian cactus moss water. That's what that C is for. It's for cactus moss water. Shout out to the CandleMafia. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys and gals. Shout out to Bubba's Crypto. That's right. Going for 550 likes on tonight's stream, guys. I feel like we haven't hit a like goal in a while. I feel like Monday. There's no better time than a Monday night to hit that 550 like goal. And we're going to be giving away a whole bunch of stuff for you guys. We got CandleMafia t-shirts. We got a lot of good stuff. Okay, so continuing on here, guys. Let's see. So for Ethereum, kind of in a similar range here, right? Kind of just bouncing up, approaching a local value area high. I know we probably have a local golden pocket in that same level. Yeah, right there. Testing that local. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Clinton Clary. Shout out to you, man. Let's check out ETH. Shout out to you, man. I know I read that. I just wanted to make sure I read the actual message. And Overcome, shout out to Overcome for the $1.99 super chat. Didn't even say anything. Just wanted to support. I appreciate that, my brother. All right, let's see. Mason says, I feel for you, bro. I know what you're going through. I don't know. I think you might be talking about the headache. Hope your head feels better soon. Get some rest. Yeah, probably for the first time ever, guys, I might just go from the studio to the house, to the bedroom, just straight to the bedroom, and just knock out. I never do that. I'm usually up till 1 a.m. doing TA. But yeah, it's I've been pretty useless today, just because of this. Let's see. Love it. Frankie gets I love it when Frankie gets caffeinated. Ooh, baby, it's like getting charged up, baby. Oh God, the head. Oh, God, I can't scream, guys. I can't scream. I'm just kidding, guys. Kind of. Anyway, taking a look at ETH, guys. We are testing that local golden pocket and that 1 hour also cooling off. So looking pretty similar to Bitcoin. Money flow crossover into the red on the 4 hour. You could barely see it, but it is happening. There it is. We're going to have to zoom in super, super close. Boom. It is happening on ETH. But green dot is printing. So looking very, very similar to Bitcoin. We'll have to see where this brings us, right? 15-minute money flow deep in the green. Looking for another green dot. Should we give him a freebie? Should we give him a freebie, baby? I'm going to give you guys a freebie. Hot shower, 5 Advil, and sleep. Shout out to Bryce Byers. That's a prescription right there. I'm going to take it. Dave Digital says, ! Curfew. Oh, God, you guys are too funny. Shout out to Rob. Lack of sleep, maybe. Potentially. Oh, that was actually just an accidental mute, guys. That was I actually hit the button. But I'm going to give you guys a little freebie, a little scalp freebie. No guarantees here, guys. But listen. I would like to see the 4-hour VWAP start to cool off before I took this seriously, but just because I see it potentially playing out here, you could potentially look for something like this. Not a signal, guys. This is not a signal. This is just, hey, if this happens, revisit the chart, take a look, do some TA, and see if you could find a short opportunity. This is not telling you to enter a short. You want to do your own TA, not a trade call, but we'll give you a little freebie setup here, right? So what I would look for here on the Ethereum chart for a potential scalp is I would look for price to break out of this local golden pocket, come up and test this 786/value area high and get rejected. And then I would look for our momentum waves because we will print a green dot here very soon, right? And then look for your momentum wave to come up and make a higher low, giving you, and it's important that it is, a lower high. It is important that this is a lower high. And then you get your little bearish divergence here for a potential scalp short. Now, how much would a move from here to the golden pocket be? Now, this wouldn't be, this isn't like the strongest trade here, right? This is like a 0.5%, right? So you would need some pretty high leverage or a big amount of money to make decent gains on this. And that is if you hold that local golden pocket. But if you break down, it could turn into a decent trade. But again, I would want to see, I would like to see that 4-hour really start to cool off. Right now, the 4-hour is looking kind of strong. Money flow crossover into the red, though. But, yeah, that is kind of what I would look for, a potential little scalp short here. And, yeah, you could see, right, you do have a little bit of a, look at that high volume node, right? And if you guys can't see that, it is a little grayed out here. Boom. That is a pretty strong high volume node, right? So, you probably would hold that level if I had to guess. But there you go. Just kind of how I look at things. Obviously, you do want to see confirmations. Not too many confirmations there just yet, but that's what I would look for. That's what I would look for. Let's see. Shout out to Joel Christensen. Shout out to Joel Christensen with a $1.99 super chat with a thumbs up. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate you. I can feel my migraine going away as we speak. Okay, so continuing on here, guys. Again, not a trade call, guys. Just showing you kind of what I look for here as you approach key levels. Likely you'll get some form of a move to the downside if you put in that bear div. I could try to find a good example of when that has happened in the past. And then here you go. Here's a decent example, right? That wasn't really a bear div. Let's see. Can we find an area where that happened? Well, there you go. I mean, this is a little bigger of a divergence, but we had higher highs coming into the value area high with our lower highs on our momentum waves here on the 15-minute. Boom, big dump to the downside. So there you go. There's an example of those play out. Doesn't mean this one's going to play out the same, but that's kind of what I would look for if you're looking for some potential trades. Keep an ey on here. If you get the bearish confirmations, look for a scalp short. Not financial advice. But to the downside, show Jessica. Algo will be top 10 soon. Hey, I can't really argue with that. Let's see. So the signal is high leverage short at breakout. Tor, you're setting a bad example for the CandleMafia. Oh, no, please. SBF arrested? Not a chance. Not a chance. No way. Is that real? Hang on. Fact check. SBF arrested. Sam Bankman-Fried to be arrested during House testimony visit to the U.S. That was 3 days ago. SBF was arrested by Bahama authority. Whoa! Let's go. Lock the scumbag up. Let's go. We got him, boys. Let's go. Again, guys, that was a quick Google search on my end. I don't want to 100% confirm that. But yeah, breaking. Sam Bankman-Fried has been arrested in the Bahamas. Wow. Let's go, baby. Lock him up. Lock him up, baby. Justice is being served, guys. Let's go. Shout out to you guys for letting me know that. Yes, let's go. Adil. Shout out to you, man. SBF has been arrested. Big news. Woo, woo. Let's go. Oh, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Lock him up. Play the flute. Sound the flute. Oh, yeah. Let's go. I think the music's playing. I don't know if the music's playing. I can't hear it. So let me know if that music's playing. Let's go. 5-minute party. 5-minute party for Sam Bankman-Fried getting locked up like he should be. Hey. Saved him from Terry. Yeah, right. Bullish news. Yes, let's go. Music's playing. Let's get it. Hey. Lock him up, baby. There we go, baby. Quick little dance party for Sam Bankman-Fried getting locked up. Music def not muted. Okay, continuing on, guys. Now, look, let's get rid of this VWAP. Let's get rid of this VPVR. And let's take a look here, right? So if we do wind up getting a rejection, right? So if we come up, make a higher high, we do get the bear divs here on the 15-minute. You could look for these on other time frames as well, maybe the 30-minute. You don't just have to look on the 15-minute, but if we do wind up getting some bearish divergences here on the lower time frames, we get those bear divs, right? And we do come down. Here are some levels to watch to the downside. Go ahead and pull up. This is now, I'm going to let you guys know, this is probably the local golden pocket. Let's just guess. I'm not saying 100%. I'm just going to guess this is the local golden pocket. Or a local golden pocket. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm pulling it way too high here. Okay, so this local golden pocket, you do have some confluence with this level. We have, that was a POC. That was a POC. Zoom back in. Oh, yeah, look at that volume bar. There you go. POC / local golden pocket in this area. So I'm actually going to go ahead and highlight this in blue because that would be some strong, strong support if we get down there. Another level to watch potentially to the downside. There it is. There's that local golden that I was looking at. So here you go, right? So here are some levels to watch to the downside, guys. If we do get rejected and come back down, you can look for this high volume node / local golden at about 1262 for some support. If not, look to work down here to your POC / local golden pocket at 1254. Now, these are obviously local levels if you're scalping, but just in general, guys, we could do the same thing we did on Bitcoin and go ahead and pull some volume here and just get a decent look at the range. So you have your value area low. So not only is this a local golden pocket, it is also a value area low, right? And then we have our POC here at 1255, which is very close to that other level we just looked at. And then you have, again, obviously your value area high. This value area high comes up a little higher, but you basically we're at the top of the range here. You can watch this value area high as well. So again, we just treat this as a range, right? If we come all the way up here and we get rejected, we could work our way back down to the POC and potentially back down to the value area low. And then over there, we could start looking for longs, see if we can long it back up to the value area high, and so on and so forth. So these are the levels I would look for on ETH, guys. Also, stay, I will update the free Discord at some point with with some new ETH stuff. I don't always look at ETH in the free Discord. Someone said it in chat. Someone said why even look at ETH if it follows Bitcoin so closely? They said it follows Bitcoin like a troll, which I thought was funny. But 1262 daily open on ETH. Shout out to Darren. V Slim saying he cracks himself up. I wish I saw that. But yeah, SBF arrested. Yeah, shout out to Jay Mini Nation. But yeah, that's basically what I'm looking at for ETH. It does follow Bitcoin pretty closely, but I'll try to throw some new sauce in the free Discord for ETH because I know a lot of people sometimes just look at ETH. So I'll keep you guys updated. Hey, shout out to Clayton. Clayton's late, but he's here, no problem. But guys, let's go ahead and take a look at some altcoins. If you want me to take a look at your favorite altcoin, go ahead and throw it in chat. Our wonderful mods will make a list, and I will try to get through as many as I possibly can. Can anyone come? Yeah, I think he has. John Melling, I think he has. Guys, I don't know. Yeah, Bahamas got him before the protest. Yeah, oh God. Yeah, shout out to Justin. Yeah, I'll update if not tonight. Again, like I said, I don't really feel well. But if not tonight, I will be in there tomorrow morning, and I'll throw some new TA on ETH as well. Yeah, I don't know if this is like a muscle thing, like if it's my back, or if it's like a neck muscle thing, or if it's a headache. I don't know, but it's throbbing, absolutely throbbing. Okay, I saw Link. Let's take a look at Link. Let's see, LINK. Bada boom. Here we go. Taking a look at Link. Here we go, right? So if we go ahead and pull some volume. Actually, I don't want to do that. Let's go to a higher time frame. I don't know why I did that on the 15-minute. Let's take a look here. Bada boom. Shout out to Ross Reynolds for the $10 super chat. I really do appreciate that, man. ICP and Compound has falling so low. Can they rebound? Here we go. Hey, listen, guys. Listen. If you super chat, it is not guaranteed that I look at your altcoins. I say this all the time because I don't want people to super chat and think it's guaranteed and then they get mad when I can't look at it. But I'm going to write these down because I do try to prioritize the super chats, obviously, because people pay. But it is not guaranteed. You can totally super chat and then we won't look at that altcoin if we don't have time. So just keep that in mind. I do take most of them from what the mods say, which are mostly from the free chats. So just understand that if it's a super chat, it does not guarantee we look at it. Anyway, daily time frame on Link. Let's actually go a little higher because some of these altcoins do look a little bit different. Well, would you look at that, guys? We have a bull div on the weekly for Bitcoin, and we're printing a red dot on link, right? So not everything follows Bitcoin perfectly, but you can see here, weekly red dot would be generally bearish, 6-day red dot, 5-day red dot, 4-day red dot, 4-day blood diamond. This looks like that could be a blood diamond. Let's see. No, okay, no blood diamond. Interesting. 3-day red dot confirmed. 2-day red dot confirmed, money flow crossover into the red, kind of similar to Bitcoin, and the daily money flow crossover into the green, just as confusing as Bitcoin. But yes, Victor, they got him. We got him, boys. Anyway, continuing on here. Yeah, money flow crossover into the green on the daily. VWAP kind of getting just swung to the downside. Looking at the 4-hour, green dot is printing, similar to Bitcoin. I'm sorry, it's confirmed. Let's look at the lower time frames. Looking at that money flow, money flow kind of weird there, just kind of flat. Your 12-minute money flow is coming out, now coming back up. Wow, Link is just bing-bonging all over the place. Look at that money flow. It's just flat, kind of rolling over there. VWAP coming back to the upside. May have another little pump up in Link. Wait, another little pop to the upside for Link here. 24-minute money flow in the green. 30-minute money flow coming up. 8-hour green dot. Oh, is that a bull div? No, not it. Barely? Yeah, barely. Barely. Shout out to Thesis himself. Some assets have their own relative strength, such as Dashmatic AVAX does not have its own relative strength, liquidity, and BTC, so it follows BTC. Shout out to Thesis himself, just dropping the knowledge in the chat. Shout out to Thesis. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for being here, man. Big supporter of the channel, and I appreciate you, bro. He got arrested right before his testimony. Unbelievable. Because it makes you vote to hide the poll. The like button should be like that. Hover above the screen until people hit it. Then it can go away. Hey, I agree. I think they should shove the like button in everyone's face until they get it out of the way. That would get a lot more likes. Like, you can't see the screen unless you click the like button. It goes away. That'd be lit. Let's see if we can get that going. Let's hack YouTube. All right, let's continue on here. 357 likes. Let's get it up to 550, everybody, and we'll spin that wheel 10 times, and we'll give away all my money, as we do every week. Shout out to the Candle Mafia. We can take a look at Trust Wallet Token. Crypto Killer Whale in the chat. Kenton Smith, I see you, brother. Okay. Slight bull div on the 8-hour. With your lower lows and your higher lows. Green dot about to print there with your 30-minute money flow, looking to cross into the red potentially somewhat soon. So yeah, kind of mixed signals here. I would say if you print that green dot on the 8-hour and that money flow on the 30-minute comes up into the green, and between that and the 4-hour green dot, I do think you could get a move to the upside. But overall, guys, I would say with that weekly red dot, I'd be careful. This does look a little bit more bearish to me. So let's go ahead and get some levels for this thing. Let's see if we can get some local golden pockets. I'm going to go ahead and pull it from this little wick right here to the low. I guess we could pull it to this low. Yeah, we could try to pull it from that low, and then let's pull one from up here. Yeah, let's go ahead and see. Yeah, there we go. Bada boom, we'll take that one. So local golden pocket here, potentially looking for something like this. Come on, let me move it. There we go. So potentially looking for something like this, maybe that 8-hour green dot and that 30-minute money flow crossover, and amongst some other things, gives us another pump into that 786, giving us a higher high, and then our momentum wave may come up and potentially make a lower high, giving us that bearish divergence into that 786. And let's also pull some volume and see if we can get any confluence here. Value area high, we are above that value area high, but if we come into that 786, watch the volume on the profile. If we do not, bring new volume in up here on that profile, and that value area does not shift up, that could mean that we are likely to get sucked back into that value area. And then, let's see. We could probably extend this over here, and it will, yeah. So, I mean, if we go from the peak here and pull the volume all the way through, we are up against that value area high. So, again, this is something I would look for on Link. Potential another push up. That 8 hour does look like it wants to push to the upside. Potential bull div there, especially with the 24-minute money flow crossover into the green and the 30 and 45-minute money flow starting to work up. But again, my general sentiment here with that weekly red dot is bearish. But I do think that 8 hour does look like we could have a little bit more gas in the tank for a final push up before a potential drop to the downside. Shout out to Nat. Shout out to Nat, says headaches. Ditch the moss water for lemon water. Magnesium also helps a lot. TMG got major issues from the M water. I guess moss water. Is that what he's saying? Lemon water gives longer term real energy as opposed to quick short energy bursts. Shout out to Nat. Shout out to Nat for that advice. I appreciate you. Should we start drinking some lemon water? Shout out to Crypto Lifer. Okay. Shout out Connor Anderson in the chat, guys. Double B's, kind of dangly. Oh, shout out to Connor Anderson. Let's see. Kenton Smith says, thanks, Germans. Yes, ABC now reporting this more at 7. I have to head out. Love y'all. Shout out to A-Train. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, brother. We'll see you next time. Always happy to have you. So there you go. There is Link. There are some levels to look at. Local golden value area high. This is a key level. If we do break above this, I'd look for a rejection at that 786. But if we do not break above, we could get stuck under this value area high, which would make it likely to come back to that POC at $6.59. All right, let's go. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. Okay. Moving on. Let's check our next alt here. Jonathan Schaefer said, yo, Frankie, I just posted the confirmation of the arrest in the trading section of Discord. Check it out. Let's go. Let me just make sure. Hang on one sec here. Bada boom, bada boom. Let's see. Like, he pulled the confirmation. Is it a really, really funny picture of SBF in handcuffs? That's the only reason I'm checking this. Shout out to Jonathan Schaefer. The trading section, confirmation of SBF. Let's see. Scrolling down. Oh my God. Okay. Good golly gosh. All right, here we go. Bada boom. SBF. Statement from. I mean, I don't know what this is. I mean, who knows who made this? I don't know. At everyone after SBF arrested potentially. Potentially confirmed. Shout out to Jonathan Schaefer for being cautious about confirming stuff. Shout out to you, man. Statement from the Attorney General. I guess I could just pull this up. Bada boom. Always afraid I'm going to show secret sauce here. Anyway, statement of the Attorney General on the 12th of December, 2022. The Office of the Attorney General, Bahamas, announcing that arrest of the Royal Bahamas Police Force of Sam Bankman-Fried, or Fried, as I like to call him, former CEO of FTX. Sam Bankman-Fried's arrest followed receipt of formal notification from the United States that is fixed criminal. Okay, awesome. Well, hey, guys, check out the free Discord if you want to come and read this for yourself. I'm not going to read through the whole thing, but yeah, it does look like they got him. And this is dated for today. I mean, I don't know if this is a legit legal document, but it does look like they got him. So let's go. I mean, I don't think he was hiding. I just don't think they were just posted confirmation. Okay, CNBC. Yeah, I guess it's getting out there. If he's in custody, he can't sell. That's a good point. Do it, brother. Although every once in a while, moss water is okay. Just not a good idea to have too much of it on the daily. Cheers, bro. Yeah, Nat, I was just talking to Mrs. Candles this weekend. I said, Mrs. Candles, I got to cut down on the moss water. I think it's hurting my health. I used to be very, very healthy, but ever since I started doing this, you need the extra help, right? You need that extra energy to get out that sauce constantly. But listen, kind of had an epiphany. If my health is not good, I won't be able to do this for a long time. And I want to be here for a long time, not a short time. So yeah, maybe we'll switch over to lemon water or something natural. Maybe we'll just drink like super greens or something. I don't know. We got to change it. I got to get back in the gym, guys. Yeah, you're going to see Frankie Candles coming up here and swole, baby. Coming in swole. Let's go. Was on the news already. Let's go, guys. I think it's confirmed. They got him. But there's Link, guys. There's some key levels to look for. That's kind of the range I would look and the key levels I would watch. Now let's move on to another coin. Here we go. What do we got? You guys wouldn't know I had a headache, would you? All right, let's see. I guess let's take a look at Matic. This is we haven't looked at Matic in a little bit. Oh, good lord. Good lord. What are we looking at here? What are we looking at? Let's go ahead and remove all this and start fresh. Nice little pop up for Matic on the 30-minute. Oh, baby, look at her pop. Look at her pop. Boom, 3.8%. Not too shabby, guys. Again, are you catching my drift here, guys? It's all ranges. It's all ranges, guys. It's all about the ranges, right? But let's go ahead and start off on the higher time frames. Looking at the weekly. Looking to print that green dot. Have not printed that green dot just yet. No weekly bull div. However, yeah, I mean, hey, I'm going to say it. Matic is only down 66% from its all-time high. That's not bad. That's not bad, guys. For a bear market. I mean, Matic is holding up very, very well. But looking at the weekly, money flow crossing back into the red, that would be more bearish. VWAP getting rejected at that 0 line. As you can see, money flow crossover into the red. VWAP rejection. That is a little bit more bearish. But hopefully you can print a green dot here pretty soon. Looking at your 6-day, yeah, see green dot confirmed. VWAP flop is looking like it wants to print here. Keeping a close eye on that. Your 5-day rejected. 5-day VWAP rejected at that 0 line. Matic wants to go up, but it just keeps getting stepped on here. Yeah, right here, red dot is printing on your 4-day, red dot printing on your 3-day, red dot printing on your 2-day, and your daily has a red dot confirmed. So 2-day, 3-day, and your 4-day are printing red dots, which could give you a continued move to the downside. Money flow coming out on your 2-day, but your 3-day money flow looks pretty good, and your 4-day money flow is coming up. 5-day money flow coming up as well. So let's check out, yeah, daily red dot is confirmed. VWAP below the 0 line. Let's see. 8-hour looking to print that green dot here pretty soon. Looking at the 5-hour green dot. Printing 4-hour green dot confirmed. Kind of hard to read Matic right now, not going to lie. But, this thing has gotten a big move up. So could be time to cool off here. Bear divs starting to form on your lower time frames. I'd call them micro time frames. Let's go ahead and see if we can find some key levels. Local golden pocket. Look at that. We find them every time, baby. We find them every time. Takes us 2 seconds. We know exactly where those local golden pockets are. But let's go ahead and pull some volume as well. Let's pull it from here to here. Boom. So, guys, this is how we build confluence, right? Like, I have not looked at Matic probably in a few days, and we just cleared all our TA, right? We already found the local golden pocket. We already found that there's confluence at the value area high. This is how you find these strong levels, right? So we're looking for Matic to approach these levels here. This is going to be strong level. Turning on Lux Algo. Looking for some fair value gaps. You do have a fair value gap up here, right here at your value area high. So I'm going to go ahead and put a box around these levels, right? So we know this is strong resistance. Go ahead and hide this. Hide Lux Algo price action concepts. Bada boom, bada bing. Here we go. Right. Okay. So we are approaching, somewhat of key resistance here. Local golden pocket. We just approaching the top of the range here, right? And you could see how this volume profile behaves a little differently than the D-shaped. You could see this is not a D-shaped volume profile. I wouldn't even call this this is just like a random volume profile. This is not really an identifiable volume profile, but you want to take note of the gaps, right? So you have a gap, volume gap right there, right? Volume gap right here as well, right? Boom. So price is likely to move quickly through these blue boxes, as it did right here, shot you right up to that level. And you want to take that into consideration when you trade these. So we would be looking for potential short opportunities up here. Your 1 hour also cooling off, very similar to a lot of these other coins. Money flow crossover into the green would be a decent sign. Let's see, 90-minute money flow coming up. Your 45 minutes back in the green. 30-minute red dot is printing. And wow, we just saw that confirm in real time. Yeah, there you go. So may cool off of these levels. Red dot confirmed on your 30-minute, and then you do have those 5-minute bearish divergences with your momentum coming down. as well as your price action making higher highs. You get those bear divs into key resistance. If we lose this golden pocket, we could get a decent move to the downside, come back to the 15-minute. And just remember where your volume gaps are, because if you lose these levels and fall into this gap, you could fall pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and find some local golden pockets. Yeah, so I would watch these local golden pockets if we come down for a potential area of support. I would give you a nice 1% move there. Pull up that VPVR real quick so we can, see, we got that volume gap. Boom. I would say if you lose this general area, right? If we come down, right? And again, they're 5-minute bear divs. Not saying that's going to rip you down forever or rip you down to zero. But, 30-minute red dot confirmed. 1-hour VWAP starting to cool off. 45-minute VWAP looking to print that red dot soon here as well. 2-hour starting to roll over with your VWAP as well. So it might be time to cool off a little bit, right? And then your very low time frames. Money flow coming out in your 3-minute. Money flow starting. Money flow kind of coming back up here on the 5-minute. If we do get another pop to the upside, again, you want to remember, look out for that 786 right here at about 92 cents. We could get another push into that level. And the reason I would like that push up is that could give us a stronger bearish divergence on a higher time frame. But yeah, watching that 1-hour red dot for an actual cool-off period here for Matic. But yeah, if we do, I'll come back down to these lower time frames. If we do wind up losing this level, or maybe we push up and, finally break down here. If we lose this level, I would potentially look at the 15-minute. Boom. I would, so right here. Whoop. Come on. There we go, right? So if we lose this level at about 89 cents, I would look for a pretty quick move down to that local golden pocket. But eventually, you're not really going to get some serious support until that 786 at about 89 cents. So there's the levels I would look at on Matic. Again, watch for that potential second push up into that 786. But we are coming up to some pretty interesting resistance here. Let's see. Do we have another local golden pocket at that 786? Look at that, guys. Look at that. We do. So these are the two major levels of rejection I would look at on Matic. Local golden pocket number 1, local golden pocket with the confluence of your value area high right here, as well as a fair value gap. Because those fair value gaps, we have a fair value gap here. A lot of times price will come up, close that gap before continuing down. So there you go. There's Matic. 565 people left in chat. Thank you guys for sticking around till the end of the stream. If you have stuck around this long, you might as well lean over and click that like button. Click it, lick it, flick it, elbow it, touch it with your butt, touch it with your knee, touch it with your tongue. I don't care. Creepily fondle it. No one's going to judge you. Just do something to that like button. We won't tell anybody. Smash that like button, guys. Going for 550 likes. If everybody in here clicks that like button right now, we're spinning that wheel 10 times and doing a crazy, crazy double giveaway on Friday. Let's see. Wife wanted to talk to me about work and how her boyfriend is at the new gym. Oh, God. Shout out to Wick. Man. Welcome here. We love you, bro. TWT, Crypto Kill a Whale. Let's take a look because this thing has been going absolutely nuts. Gotta stop yelling. Oh, God. XRP, please. Been in a long. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Aye, Captain. I got you, Crypto Billy. We'll take a look at XRP next. Shout out to Neon Visuals. What's going on, man? Always smashing. Shout out to Mike Barnett. Hey, let's go. Anyway, here we go, guys. Taking a look. TWT, as we know, guys, we got some exciting stuff coming up here. Some new stuff we're going to be taking a look at. Some new tools that we can use to find some really good coins to trade. Super excited. Not going to leak anything more than that. It's touched. Fletcher Wiggin, be over there. Fliggin that like button. Let's go. Shout out. Oh, God, I'm a mess, guys. I'm wheezing. I'm a mess here. Losing my voice. Good God. Okay. Weekly red dot is printing, guys. It's printing on Trust Wallet token as this thing has had a massive, massive pump. 6-day red dot printing. 5-day red dot confirmed. for a while, it just kept pumping there. And oh god, is this? Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get a lot of price history on this. Oh baby, we're not even gonna be able to find the saucy levels because we don't have enough price history, guys. This is a shame. This is a shame, everybody. Oh my god. Let's see. What has the most price history? Usually Bitstamp does, but I don't think this has a Bitstamp. KuCoin, no. Binance, no. Is it at all time highs? Does anybody know? BitGet? Yeah, I didn't think. Femex? No. Dang. Okay. PancakeSwap. Yeah, is this thing at all-time highs? I think this might be at all-time highs. I don't know. I don't really pay much attention to Trust Wallet Token, but let's go ahead and take a look here. Oh, hey, well, we do have some TA here. We do have some TA. I don't know what this is and where it's from. But hey, it looks like this level's stuck. But let's clear it. We'll make some new levels here. Yeah, what is going on? Okay, so weekly red dot would be more bearish, guys. 5-day red dot confirmed, 4-day red dot confirmed. Big bear div here. This might have been the short. This might have been the short entry of the century right here, guys. 4-day bear div. Oh god, we're putting the vertical line so we could feel the pain. We missed it, guys. We missed it. But daily bear div as well confirmed. Oh man, I wish one of these was still printing. 3-day bear div? No. Oh man. Okay, well. Daily bear div, 2-day bear div, likely to cool off here as we have been. 16-hour bear div confirmed. Yeah, all these. Ugh. Man, bear div. Blood diamond on the 5-hour. Oh man, I wish I didn't miss this. Oh god, you get the bear divs everywhere. Well, that daily bear div with the money flow coming out is pretty bearish. 12-hour money flow coming out. 6-hour, 4-hour. Yeah, 4-hour money flow coming out. 1 hour bing bonging in it. Yeah, there you go. 2-hour money flow crossover into the red. Could be doing get a little rejection here. Boom, little lackluster pump and another dump to the downside potentially. But yeah, money flow crossing over into the red. Money flow generally coming out. What's your 4-hour? 4-hour, yeah, this is lagging behind Bitcoin. I'd look for that green dot for a potential move to the upside for a potential short entry, right? So if you could get a little relief here, potentially get a little bounce up into some local golden pockets here, maybe do something like this before rolling back to the downside. Major level that you don't want to lose is, here we go. Let's just mark out some of these levels here. I mean, yikes. If this thing starts breaking support, this could get ugly pretty quickly. Let's see. Some fun here. What happens if we pull it all the way back here? Okay. All right. So here we go. Taking a look at the local range here. This is, potentially if that 4-hour green dot could give us a move up, I'd look for a rejection of some local golden pockets for a potential short entry. Daily bull divs typically don't lie, guys. And then you did get one here on the 4-hour as well. But some key levels to watch here are going to be... Yeah, we're hitting... okay. So that POC/local golden pocket's going to be a big level sitting at about $2.19. If we make it back down there, might be a good spot to find some scalp longs. If we lose this level, probably going to work our way closer to that value area low at about $1.84. So there you go, guys. Those are basically the levels I would watch here. Unfortunately, I wish we could say, hey, short this thing to zero, but yeah, we missed that. 2-day bear div, 2-day bear div, and daily bear div was missed, but would have made for a pretty nice short call. Bada boom, could have already caught it for a nice 13%. But yeah, I would look for this to continue to cool off. Short-term bounce potentially, but with the daily money flow coming out with the bear div confirmed, I do think it is likely that this thing may continue to cool off. Major level you do not want to lose, I would say, is this value area low. If you lose this value area low, you are likely to break into that low volume gap, and then your next likely stop would be about $1.64. So that would be the next major level of support I would be watching. Is about to go into price discovery, I think. Too bad Binance is having bad PR right now. Yeah. I mean, is it in price discovery? Is this thing at all-time highs? Let me pull it up on CoinMarketCap real quick and see if Just go to top gainers. There it is, top of the list. Bada boom. Here we go. Yeah. Oh no. I guess not. Oh no. Hang on. Hold up. Here we go. Yeah. This thing's in price discovery right now, I think. Again, I don't know how, I don't know exactly when this came out. But yeah, according to this chart, this is in price discovery right now. So very interesting. No real telling where this is going to stop. But those bear divs were a nice thing to call a little period of a cool off. Here again, looking at that local golden pocket at about 219 for some support. Also, last line of defense going to be that value area low at about $1.96. If you break that, probably going to be a quick move down to $1.64. SBF swatted. Oh, God, let's go. Raising Cane's is greater than KFC. Let's go. Can we check H-bar? Yes, we can. Let's go ahead and check H-bar. Oh, and then anyway, we're going to look at XRP first. Let's look at XRP first for Crypto Billy, because Crypto Billy's the man. Here we go. Wow, noisy chart. Let's go ahead and pull up a cleaner chart here. There we go. All right, taking a look at XRP. Looking at the weekly, guys. Taking a look at the weekly. Also, I just want to we gotta point this out, guys. Real quick. Anybody remember the bear div we were calling on this daily time frame? I wish I was still in this trade. But yeah, nice daily bear div. Speaking of those daily bear divs on TWT, yeah, look at this daily bear div. Oh God, man, I wish I was still in this trade. A nice little 42%er here, little bing bong to the downside. And I do believe it was a clean local golden pocket retest. Yeah, see, bear div, right? And then you make this low, pull that local golden pocket, you get a little pump into the local golden pocket, and then a hard rejection. Beautiful play there. But those daily bear divs, guys, they do not lie. And again, local low volume gap. What happens in the low volume gap? I just like to cover this stuff constantly so you guys can see it as well. What happens to the low volume gap? Quick movement through the box. Boom. See the low volume gap. What happens? Big dump. So, and what happened over here? Big rip, right? So you get a big rip up and then you fall back into that gap, big rip down, right? So your volume gap is between these two lines, right? Between these two lines, you got support. You've got, you can't really see it, but on a lower time frame, you got resistance. This is resistance here, support here. In between that gap is low volume. So you get a quick rip through. You come up, bang your head, quick rip. Come down, bounce, quick rip. Just want to break that down for you guys. I'll keep that up there. But let's clean this up a little bit. Daily green dot is printing here for XRP. Yeah, XRP green dot printing. 16-hour green dot is also printing. Your 12-hour green dot printing. 8-hour green dot confirmed. Looking at your 4-hour starting to cool off here. But again, woo, baby. No bull div. 2-day. No bull div. Yeah, daily green dot, 16 and 12-hour green dots printing. Could get another move up here. Let's pull some volume on this. Yeah, could get another move up. If we break the POC, could get a move up to your value area high. I would actually mix it. Actually, no. Let's get rid of that level. Let's see. Can we get a local GP? No local GP down here. But, yeah. I would look for a potential move. Let's go to a lower time frame. Boom. I would look, if we can crack this POC, look to flip it to support and get a move up to your value area high, coming in at about 40 cents, 40 and a half, 0.4039 cents. If we get rejected here, we could fall back down to our value area low at about 36 cents. And if we don't go all the way back down to our value area low, could potentially get a move down here, which is pretty close to the value area low at about 37 cents. But let's go down to a lower time frame and see if we're getting any bearish signals at that point of control. Let me just populate the levels here. Boom, there it is. Are we getting any bearish signals into the POC? And would you look at that? We got a little 12-minute bear div into that POC. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, and we're coming down. So if we could flip this to support, I would be looking up towards that value area high again at about 40 cents. And if we lose this, I would look at that value area low as immediate support at about 36 cents. And then, yeah, you know, I would. It does look like the 4-hour wants to cool off. Your 1 hour is getting close to printing that red dot, very similar to some other things. So we may cool off in the short term here. However, that daily 16 and 12-hour green dot would suggest a potential bigger move to the upside, potentially coming up back up to the range highs here again at 40 cents. All right, guys. So I think that is. Where's Tyler? Where's Tyler? Tyler Durden. Hey, how about them wheel spins? I don't think he's in here. Oh, there he is. There he is. Did he say it? He did not say it. They have been banned, but do not fall for any scams. Frankie will never DM you first. And I definitely will not never ask you for money. I will ask you for a wallet address to send you money, not a seed phrase. Or I will ask you for a physical address so I can send you stuff, money or a t-shirt or a Bing Bong t-shirt or a Show ETH t-shirt. But real quick, guys, let's take a look at H-Bar. Crypto Billy, there you go. I got 22% on that move up, Frankie, 10x, so I bailed on it when I saw a bear div like 10 minutes ago. Let's go. Shout out to Crypto Billy, paying himself like a big brain individual. Hey, Tony D, we all here. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Tony D is lurking. Hey, I respect the lurkers, guys. If you're a lurker, show yourself. If you don't usually chat in the chat, hit me with a hashtag lurker because I am a lurker too on YouTube. I hit the like button now that I have a YouTube channel and I know it helps the creators that I like. So I always hit the like button for them, but I lurk. I don't really talk a lot. I talk for 2 hours every single day on a live stream. So the last thing I got to do is talk on a YouTube chat. But let me know where those lurkers are at because I respect the lurkers, guys. I am a lurker myself. Taking a look at H-Bar. This will be the last one for tonight. How many people we got in here? 489 people, 472 likes, guys. We're so close to 550 on the count of 3. Let's get ready and smash that like button. Hover your fingers on a phone over that like button. Hover your mouse if you're watching from a computer. And on like, we're going to all smash that like button together. We're going to go from 475 likes to 550 likes in 1 second. And you guys can watch it glitch live on your computer screen or phone screen. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, like. Boom. Let's see if it, whoa, somebody liked early. Whoa. Hey, let's go. Hashtag lurker. Oh my God. Hang on, guys. Before we look at H-Bar, we're going a little late today. I'm sorry. But we have all these new names. Hang on. Shout out to Mike Play. Hashtag lurker. Vulcan Abi. Hashtag lurker. Matthew Baha. Hashtag lurker. We got Chiel. Hashtag lurker. DJ Moss. Oh, you ain't tricking nobody. Pong Me. Oh my God, Magician. Shout out to Magician. Justin H. What is going on? We got the lurkers in the house. We got VW John lurking. Let's go. Shout out to the lurkers. Lurker from time to time. Lol, Crypto 420 lurks sometimes, but he does show face once in a while. Cyber Splash. What is going on, Cyber Splash? Hey, you guys are lurking. Sometimes I'm like, hey, where is this person? And you guys are actually watching. You're just not in chat. Let's go. Let's see. I am in every stream, whether or not I am in chat. Oh God. Guys, watch your back. Tony D is watching. Jonathan Schaefer, lurker. Vulcan Avi, let's see. Taco Crypto, always like the videos, but lurk while making dinner. Let's go. Shout out to Taco. John Wick, liker. Not a lurker, but a liker. Jimbo Tango, creeper. Let's go. Shout out to Jimbo. Anthony Soprano is lurking, but just for today. Usually he's in chat. Lurking bad. Let's go. Shout out to Sam. Shout out to Crypto Don Baya or Bala. Let's see. Michael Meyer, let's go. Oh my God. CD, what is going on? Oh my God, guys, lots of new names here. Bernardo, what is going on? Guys, welcome. Welcome to the non-lurkers. What's going on? I love this. Lurker because where I can make the live, I am always working. Let's go. Shout out to Bruce. TY, Jim Fisher, Chris Higgins. What is going on, Chris Higgins? Ooh, the headache. Sock Insanity, Crawler, let's go. Dave Digital, not a lurker. Let's see. Wow, that's lit, guys. Shout out to Patrick Roth. Shout out to Joshua, hashtag post too much. Let's see. I'm here every day, just never in chat. Shout out to Lathan Craft. Let's see. Bruce, what's up, Lathan? Good to see you, bro. Let's see. Wow, OM Duke, lurker, let's go. Let's go. Shout out to the Crypt TKO lurking for the sauce. Let's go. Cobra Kai. Cobra, what's going on, bro? Long time no see. He's just lurking out there. Let's go. Shout out to the Candle Mafia, guys. That's crazy. I only did that to see if it would be a lot of names we don't know, and it was. That's pretty crazy. Shout out to the lurkers, guys. We love our lurkers. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Headache. All right. Here we go, guys. H-bar. Take a look at H-bar. Check out that daily. Red dot is printing for H-bar. Going to go ahead and extend that to the right. Boom. Looking at the weekly, green dot printing on the weekly. Daily, red dot printing. So let's see. Let's check out the 4-hour green dot. So it's looking very similar to Bitcoin, guys. I would play this as a range. And it is somewhat of a D-shaped profile here. We came to the bottom of the range. Here. I'm just going to mark this out with a horizontal line. And mark this out with a horizontal line. Okay, so we came to the bottom of the range. Did we, can we get a move to the upside here? So, yeah, we came to the bottom of the range. So we could potentially, with this 4-hour green dot, looking at the lower time frames, money flow, wow, okay. Money flow deep in the green, actually coming out on the lower time frames. So typically when you have a medium hourly time frame printing green dots, like the 3-hour, the 4-hour, kind of like we have right now, 5-hour as well. Not quite. But typically when you have that with our lower time frames having money flow coming up, that could give you a decent move to the upside. But that is not what we're getting, guys. Money flow is actually coming out. We have a bearish divergence, a local bear div here on the 15-minute. And by local, I just mean, a lower time frame. Let's come down to maybe the 5-minute. Yeah, let's pull. Boom. There you go, right? From this wick to the low, coming up to test that local golden pocket with a bearish divergence on the 15-minute. So we may actually get a little bit of a move to the downside. Let's pull some super, super local 10-minute volume here. Yeah, I would say maybe you in the very, very short term, you could cool off. Your 1 hour is cooling off. Money flow coming to the downside for the most part. I would look for a potential cool off for H-bar. Immediate support, immediate support is going to be, I'd watch his local golden pocket at about 0.046 cents. And then if we lose that, I would look to come back down to the range lows at about 0.046 cents, essentially the same price. These low prices are hard to read out loud. But, as long as we stay above this value area high, it would be likely to eventually come visit this POC coming in at about 0.0487 cents. All right, guys, I think that is all the time my head can take for this headache. It is just getting worse and worse. So I'm sorry I cut that one a little bit short. 521 likes, guys. So close to that 550 likes. But with all that being said, guys, let's go ahead and pull up that Wheel of Pain and Pleasure. Super, super special live stream tonight as SBF was arrested live on the stream, guys. Aztec and Cactus Moss Water not going to help the headache, guys. Anyway, don't forget, guys. I'm not going to joke around. I was going to say, sponsored by I Trust Capital, but that's an actual, financial company that I don't know much about. So, and you guys can't even see it. So cool. Okay, let's see here. The world needs dad jokes. Let's go. Shout out to Mike Barnett. I second that. Let's see. Let's organize a big t-shirt swap, but Frankie has to participate. I'll pick out a cool one from my collection to swap. Crypto Cowpoke. Hang on. Can we change your name to Crypto Calf Poke? Because my calves want it. I'm just kidding. Anyway, t-shirt swap. Like you pick a t-shirt, you send it to me. I wear your t-shirt on the live stream. Or I don't know what you mean by that, but hey, I'm not opposed to it. Take care, Frankie. Hope your head gets better. Nate, the headache might get better. I can't promise you on anything else, though. Shout out to Nate. Thank you for that, bro. Chemistry, bro. Let's go. Shout out for the super chat, my man. Says, yo, sorry I missed today. Had friends over tonight for some dinner. Feeling the sauce withdrawal. Well, hey, bro, I hope you got some macaroni with some Sunday sauce. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Chemistry, bro. You did not have to come here and super chat, bro. You are an OG, man. I super, super appreciate you. And next time I see you, bro, I'm going to have to give you a calf poke. Shout out to Chemistry, bro. Show some love for Chemistry, bro, in the chat, guys. Spin that wheel. Shout out to Neon Visual. Let's go. Spin numero uno. Are we going to get that 550 before the end of the stream, guys, for those 10 spins? Or are we just going to get 5? We'll have to see. Chemistry, bro, did you at least tell them to sub? Let's go. Shout out to Tony D. Rug pulled on that first giveaway, guys. Very, very rare occurrence. Hey, Chemistry Bro, Baya or Bala. Hey, Bala, is it Bala or Baya? Let me know. Put Y's if it's Baya. Okay, let's see. Oh, baby. I missed you guys. I missed you guys on the weekend, guys. I might have to... Man, somebody's got to... Frankie Candles meet up soon, guys. Frankie Candles meet up soon. Hey, Frankie, loving the premium. Let's go. Shout out to Joshua, guys. Yeah, I hope you guys are liking the premium. For anyone in the premium, now that if I have you here, just real quick, guys. Obviously, we're going full force, right? We came in full force. But just so you know, guys, we are going to figure this stuff. We're always going to be adding. So, things might be a little uneven, right? Because we want to do exclusive live streams. I don't think they're going to be, scheduled every day or every week at a certain time. I think we're just going to kind of do it where we see it fit. But I know you guys are loving the Discord, but just wait until this thing is fully evolved into its final form, which may never be final because we're always going to change it and add value with the free Discord as well, right? We're always going to evolve that as well. So super happy you guys are loving both Discords. And I will say, I think it's an accomplishment that we have like the most valuable Discords ever. That is kind of my goal. And if we don't, we are on a quick climb to get there. So shout out to everybody, our free Discord members and our paid Discord members. We love everybody. We love anyone that's in our trading crew, right? Like our trading mafia. We like everybody in there. Everyone's sharing ideas and learning from each other. Checking out my TA. Checking out, hey, Hit Network, hold it down. Shout out to Hit Network. That's got to be TJ. Shout out to TJ, guys. Hey, go follow Blockchain Basement. If you love TJ, you're going to love Blockchain Basement. Go sub to his channel, guys. Shout out to TJ. I think it's TJ. It might be Aaron Curry. Is it Hot Curry? Hit Network. Let us know who it is. We'll see. It's always fun finding out who's behind the guy. Ooh, Hit Network. We need a check mark. We need that check mark. We need 100K so we can get that check mark because that check mark does look good. But yeah, let's see. Celebrity reveal. Who is it? Who is behind the Hit Network avatar right now? Anyway, continuing on here, guys. It's been 540 likes, almost at that 550 goal. Let's get it. Hit Network, you know it. Shout out to Crypto Anon. Rob the Crypto Snob, Heart TJ. Let's go. Let's see. Who is it? Around the basement? Shout out to Brad Guidell. Oh, is it Curry? Is it Hot Curry? Let's see. Oh, wait, did they already reveal themselves? Did I miss it? No way. Oh, no. 10 more likes. Let's go. 540. Oh, baby, it's going to be a close one. The neon visual always tricks me. I always think that's Hit Network because of the colors are very similar. Let's go. Maybe Hit Network hopped in, said what's up, and then headed right out. They were like, oh, my God, this guy talks way too loud. I'm tuning out. Shout out. It's me. It's Chemistry, bro. Let's go. When name on building, guys, I mean, we're close. Not close, but we once we get 100K, we're getting our name on that building. Let's go. That's the goal. 100K, and we get our name on the building. Shout out to the CandleMafia. Perking up Franklin, and is coming. Shout out to Wick. Let's get it. We will never know who is behind the Hit Network avatar tonight, guys. But we did not hit our like goal, guys, but I did give you an extra spin there. We got 4 giveaways. That's for the mods. We got 4 giveaways. 4 to add to this week's giveaway. Giveaway. How many times? Oh, there it is. Haha, you'll never catch me. No! Hit Network. Who is it? Oh, I know who it is. I know. It's not TJ. I know it's not TJ. I know who it is. It's Brian. I bet it's Brian. Here we go. I'm not as easy to catch as SPF. Lock him up, baby. Lock him up. Let's go. Oh, God. Oh, no. If this is Brian in the chat, he's going to be very disappointed with me. Oh, no. Well, guys, with all that being said, fancy transition. With all that being said, guys, that's all the time I got for tonight's stream. I love each and every single one of you. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for sticking around till the end. We still got 400 people in here. I love all of you guys. And, yeah, with all that being said, guys, I'll see you here. Same place, same time. Tomorrow, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. CandleMafia. I will see you tomorrow. I love all of you. I'm going to go, take 93 Advil and sleep this headache away. With all that being said, that's all the time I got. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
Tyler Ramos.
This is Candles. Can you bring me Advil? The candle's not working. It usually does. Oh, hey, is this live? Oh, hi, hey, guys. I don't rub candles on my head to fix my headaches. That's not. See you guys tomorrow, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I wish I had one of those things from Men in Black that could wipe your memory. I gotta go, guys. Bing bong. Bing bong. Go away. Bing bong.
Tyler Ramos.